It's another episode of Street Spiritual. It's your boy King Prince. Yeah, it's brick out here. I ain't in Miami or nothing. I'm in the hood. Well, I ain't in the hood, but I'm on the East Coast of the United States. You know what I mean? What I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna title this episode what? Vibing with Mills. You know what I mean? I'm just get y'all to just learn me a little bit. Title this episode Vibing Out with Anthony Miller. So you guys get to know who I am if you really interested in who I am. And you want to know a little bit about my background. If I just be talking just to be talking, or if I actually be doing the stuff that I say. Now, I'm going to kick the real shit to you. I'm not perfect, but I'm almost better than a lot of people. But I'm not even going to say that, because at the end of the day, the people that I grew up around and the neighborhoods that I come from, I really come from the hood. I come from New York City, Queens. I grew up in Queens, all over Queens, South Jamaica, Queens, Northside, Queens. I lived in Brooklyn for a little while because my mom's is originally from Brooklyn. My pop's from Queens. So I lived in Brooklyn for a couple years, out in Bushwick, Humboldt Projects. You know what I mean? I got family in Brooklyn, Bronx, Manhattan, Queens. So I grew up in New York City. I moved down south when I was probably 22, 23 years old. You know, I fucking was raised. I ain't never been to school out here except college. All my schools I attended in was NYC. I'm born and bred in NYC, born and raised. So I came a long way to be this developed. And, you know, I used to be the type of guy in the gangs, down with the Bloods, gang banging. Shit, according to the Bloods, I'm still with the Bloods, you know. But, shit, if you think I'm going to let a color hold me back, you crazy. Shit, I know Bloods, Crips, Nietas, folks. I hang out with all of them. It don't matter to me. I ain't got nothing to do with none of that shit no more. I tell you that much. But do I still got the colors and I still hold it down? Yes. Because that's just been a part of me my whole life. And I'm not going to throw it away. But I'm not going to let that shit rule my life. That's for sure. You know, it was a phase that I went through as a child, and I grew up from it. And I'm here to tell you, you know, your brothers is your brothers, bro. Whether they Bloods, whether they Crips, whether they GDs or Vice Lords. You know what I mean? If you just die for that name, you just dying for that name. And you had a bigger name. I'm pretty sure you was somebody before you was a Blood. I'm pretty sure you was somebody before you was a Crip. Like, you just totally forgot about who you was, or you just labeled yourself a color. You broke yourself down to a one color. You know what I mean? And I had to learn and get developed and study and shit and learn a lot. And man, everything ain't what it's all cracked up to be. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna be the best version of me. That's what I'm here to be. So a lot of accolades I shall have, and I do have. I got 6 children. Got 2 boys, 4 girls. My oldest is Heaven. She's 18, and followed by Skyanne and Serenity. They all live with their moms. I have 4 kids by 1 girl. You know, had 4 kids by her. 3 girls, 1 boy. I got my son with me, thank God. I moved down south, had another kid with this other girl. We had a daughter. That's my other daughter, Amelia. And then I met another girl. I had a son with her. His name was Lewis. You know. Kim, she was black and a little bit Jamaican, mixed with Jamaican. Sherelle was black mixed with a little bit of white. And Lauren was white. So had 3 women in my life. You know, I'm not scared to expose that, to tell you anything about me, because I want you to know the real me and not just this YouTube me and shit, because I done developed. Now I'm engaged to someone else now, you know, so we know how that goes. Life goes like that. You know, I've been with mad women already. Not like I've been with mad women, but I done fucked a lot of Jones. I done fucked my little share. I'm gonna say a whole bunch, but you know, I done did my thing. But it ain't, and I'm a family guy at the same time, so I'm not the type of guy that's gonna be sleeping with Jones and I'm with somebody. I'm gonna break up with your ass. Well, you told me I ain't gonna put that weight on me. Hell no, I gotta be light as a feather. I'm like a dolphin, like, I'm out of here. You know what I mean? Hop on that stairway to heaven. Yeah, so my 3 daughters, I don't have a relationship with them right now. But my son, I got a relationship with them. They just really disrespectful. And me and the moms is, I mean, me and her was together for like 9 years. I guess, you know what I mean? I took her virginity, so, you know, that was like my high school sweetheart, or her high school, you know? So we got a lot of, you know, childish history together. And, you know, it's hard for people to let things go, I guess. And then you always use the kids as ammunition. And then, you know, girls, they definitely need their father. So, you know, they're emotional and, you know, it's really hard. But I definitely going to be doing some counseling with them in the near future. You know, you just can't weigh yourself down with it, and you take one step at a time, and know everything just happens for a reason, and you can't blame yourself. Or you blame yourself and just accept it and eat it up and push it out. I ain't said I was going to tell y'all no techniques, but I'm sorry, I got to tell y'all a technique. All right, so this technique I'm going to teach y'all is how you inhale. You want to close your eyes and you want to imagine you're inhaling a golden light, right? So you want to close your eyes, right? And you want to inhale a golden smoke, right? Down to your chest, right? And imagine that golden light is around in your stomach, right? And when you exhale, you're gonna exhale, and you're gonna imagine you're exhaling black smoke, and you're gonna push as much as you could push till your ribs is touching, till you don't got no more wind in your lungs. So, golden light, bad light. Okay, what am I doing right there? That's a breathing technique that I learned. I think it was from Panic, you know, and he read everything out the book. But so it was a breathing technique that I learned, and what you do is you pushing in good energy. So say like when people try to curse you out, say bad shit to you, on your name, right? And that penetrates you, right? And then you absorb it, and it sits in your body like a cancer. And it sits. So you want to get that out because you don't want to have cancer. So you want to push all that little fucking negative energy they made you swallow up. You want to push it out. Go delay. And you want to do that. So you push out negative energy. And that's how you release negative energy. You use your mind and you believe that. And I mean, it works. It really works. Cause even when like I done said the wrong shit, to people and I felt guilty about it, I'll push that shit out. Any motherfuckers try to cast some poverty, you never gonna be this, I'll push that shit out. So, it works. God works too. He always been working. He the one running this whole shit on the low. Straight up. As soon as y'all figure that out, you ain't gonna figure out nothing else. Hey, chase God and everything will be handed on to you. How do I get money like you? Find self. Find thyself. Find thyself. I already got one of my kids. The girls is gonna come. My youngest daughter, man, oh man, we have a beautiful relationship. You know what I mean? And her mom's is crazy too. But we live closer, so we was able to work on our relationship, and you know what I mean? Versus it's kind of harder to work on your relationship from a distance. And that's the main thing with her and shit. If she was around me, the kids was around me, they was able to see me more, and I was able to be able to pick them up frequently, you know, instead of like once in a blue fucking moon or for Thanksgiving and shit like that, you know what I mean? Then they wouldn't feel like I was a deadbeat dad to them and shit like that. But you know, as time evolves and as everything goes on and as I continue to move forward, I would start reaping my benefits, and it start allowing me to show the glory and the unconditional love that I got for them. So it's nothing for me to hold back and have resentment for, and just look at it as an understanding pinnacle. And there's a lot of making up we could do together. You know what I mean? You look at it like, oh yeah, you got a lot of making up to do. Nah, not necessarily. It's gonna be it's a 50-50 thing, because your kids don't gotta like you. You don't gotta like your kids. But the thing is, if y'all both like each other and y'all enjoying each other and y'all understand life and now you develop, so you understand that and you getting back all the times that you thought you would never get with your dad, it's amazing. It becomes to be amazing, because now you got this grown woman who's experiencing life, and she has this big ass bond with her dad. You know, most of the time kids get older, the girls get older. As they get older, they get detached from their dad. But in this case scenario, as she get older, she's gonna get closer. They're gonna get closer to their dad. You know what I mean? So that's a positive way how you look at everything. You know, that's all we try to do here, is create positive energy and raise these vibrations. Hello. Yep. So my baby boy, you know, you gotta check my episodes. My baby boy, he drowned in the pool. You know what I mean? He was 3 years old and shit. You know, that's put me on this life path. That's why I'm not gonna lie to y'all. That's why I don't got nothing bad to say. And I tell y'all the real shit about me, and I don't care what anyone think, because I'm free and I'm developed from it, and I'm just trying to teach people or help people or just give my love back to the universe, you know, and show God that, hey, I did what you said, and now I'm here. I tried to leave some information behind, you know, and I did it with your love, you know, with your unconditional love. I made sure I stayed in nature. You know, because I do this for the love. I do this for the spirit. All of those crystals, hair looking dry. All of those crystals, it's freezing out here. All of those crystals that I do, you know, that's to add on. Those are aids. You don't need that stuff to be you, guys. You could be you without that stuff. You see how I'm standing here and I'm talking to y'all? I'm just vibing out with y'all right now. Like, this is becoming my life. It's freezing outside, and I'm still willing to talk to y'all, because even if it's like 1, 2, 3 people listening, even if it's no people listening, I still know I got spirits listening. Just because I can't see them and they ain't views on YouTube, that don't mean the spirit realm is not viewing me and not loving me. And I love the universe, and this is much gratitude I show to everybody who listen to my stuff, everybody who, you know what I mean, take the time out to sit there and listen to my channel. I show y'all much love and gratitude. You know what I mean? I'ma do a money episode for y'all because I know everybody love money. My next episode, I'ma do about money and drop some real good money rituals and some things we could do. And we're gonna mix all of that with Christ energy and with God and the Most High and the universe and our higher self and our ancestors, you know, and we're gonna go for the gold. It's your boy Ant Mills. It's another episode of Street Spiritual. I'm digging y'all right now. Nice little vibe out. Till we meet again. Like I said, the next episode, I'ma drop some money rituals for y'all. So y'all could do some things at the crib, because I need to work on the money jar myself. I could shiki. So maybe we could do that together. My next episode, I'll do the money jar episode. Shout out to my homegirl, Shanetta Devon. She the one who taught me that. And you know, that's how I spread my energy. I sit there and I pray and I meditate on God to send me the divine knowledge that I need. And then I get it. You know? Should sound like snakes over here. So let me get out of here. We out of here.